Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Muhammad Bakir Saleh, Presiden dan Group CEO Sime Darby Berhad, Yang berhormat Datuk Muhammad Rashid bin Yasno, Timbalan Ketua Menteri 1 Pulau Pinang, Yang berhormat Profesor P. Ramasamy, Timbalan Ketua Menteri 2 Pulau Pinang, Yang berhormat Datuk Sri Farizal bin Darus, Setiausaha Kerajaan Negeri, Yang berhormat Kawan ahli Exco Kanan, Datuk Malik, ahli Exco Agama, dan juga semua ahli-ahli Exco yang bersama dengan kita pada tengah hari ini. Juga kepada wakil-wakil daripada PDC, khususnya Datuk Sri bin Jaafar, Pengurus Besar PDC, Guan Timbalan Pengurus Besar 1 PDC, daripada Sime Darby, pemangku pengurus besar yang berbahagia Datuk Engineer Johari Hamidi, Sime Darby Property, Senior Vice President Sime Darby Property Encik Muhammad Salim Kaleni, Sime Darby Plantation Head of Upstream Malaysia Encik Muhammad Ajib, dan juga OIC lah, Officer in Charge untuk Byram Sime Darby Property Encik Faizal Hamid, semua diri hormat, semua kawan-kawan media, selamat tengah hari dan salam bersih untuk semua. Terlebih dahulu saya ingin mengalu-alukan kehadiran Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir Saleh, Presiden dan CEO Sime Darby, serta rombongan beliau yang datang ke Pulau Pinang untuk menyaksikan dan menandatangani MOU di antara PDC dan Sime Darby. Hari ini adalah satu hari bersejarah, satu detik yang amat penting kerana menunjukkan apabila PDC dan Sime Darby mengambil pendekatan win-win, iaitu menang-menang, maka ada sesuatu projek yang memberikan manfaat kepada rakyat dapatlah terjemah. Dan saya rasa saya difahamkan pagi ini bahawa Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir telah meninjau ladang estate beliau, dan apa yang saya rasa menarik perhatian beliau ialah tentang tahap pembangunan yang sedang berjalan di Batu Kawan. Dan saya rasa apabila beliau melihat dengan mata sendiri apa yang telah tercapai dalam masa setengah setahun, beliau akan berasa sangat positif dan juga sangat yakin tentang projek yang akan dijalankan oleh Sime Darby. Saya rasa inilah cara paling baik untuk meyakinkan sesiapa yang mungkin masih ragu-ragu tentang kemungkinan atau tentang feasibility Batu Kawan untuk menjadi salah satu pekan atau bandaraya satelit yang terunggul di Malaysia, merangkumi tentu tanah-tanah perindustrian. Kalau sekiranya sesiapa pergi, mereka akan dapat buat perbandingan. Kalau setahun lepas hanyalah tanah paya saja, sekarang adalah satu tapak perindustrian berteknologi tinggi yang moden. Dan tentulah ladang estate Byram oleh Sime Darby ini adalah pada satu lokasi yang sungguh strategik sekali. Boleh cakap bersebelah saja, dan tidak sukar untuk menjualkan ataupun memasarkannya kepada pelabur-pelabur dan juga dalam sektor perbuatan. Now, this signing today is an important milestone because it symbolizes both the cooperation and synergy between PDC and Sime Darby. And we know what is PDC, and everyone knows what is Sime Darby. On the development of the Byram Changkat sector and SPS into Malaysia's premier SME high-tech industrial park. Now, PDC had earlier been instructed by the state government to review Sime Darby's application for rezoning 927 acres of agricultural land to industrial area in Byram Changkat. And as part of the rezoning exercise, PDC had actually requested the state government to acquire that land for development purpose in industrial land by PDC. And we had actually initiated that acquisition. But as we have mentioned earlier, following discussions with Dr. Sri Muhammad Bakir, we have agreed to come to a win-win solution where we have permitted Darby to develop their own land, but in accordance with the visions and aspirations of the state government to have more industrial land available to generate not only growth, investments, but also technology transfer. And of course, Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir, with that vision in mind, has also agreed to turn that existing estate of 927 acres into an SME, high-tech industrial park. So, with that in mind and with that agreement, upon the signing of the MOU, the state government will direct the land office to withdraw the acquisition notice. And both PDC and Darby has agreed that all costs as a result of the withdrawal of the acquisition will be borne by Darby. Actually, not much cost, only compensation that they can claim for the withdrawal. But they have decided, of course, that they will not make any claims of compensation, and neither will they make any claims for any cost incurred. At the same time, what is even more positive is that both PDC and Darby has agreed to jointly develop the area, because Darby will be acquiring 4,000 acres of land neighboring the Bairam estate belonging to Darby, and we will be acquiring 4,017 acres. Originally it was 5,000 acres, but now following this collaboration and this agreement, this win-win solution, we will only acquiring 4,070 acres for heavy, moderate, light industry, SMI and mixed development. Whereas Darby will be developing their own 930 acres for the SMI high-tech industrial park. Now, due to the fact that some of the land is not contiguous, it is rather separate in certain areas. But because we are actually acquiring the entire area, so PDC and Darby has come to agreement that we work together. We work together to develop the entire area into a high-tech industrial park. So for those which are not contiguous, which are not whole but separate, both PDC and Darby will sort it out based on the formula of the entire area. And look at the entire area. You are looking at Darby's land out of 5,000 acres. The 939 acres comprise 18.8%. PDC 4,070 acres comprise 81.2%. And I think the cost for sharing the main infrastructure, so you don't have to go and reapply to go and make it whole, but instead we develop together and we share the cost of infrastructure based on the land area. So very fair to both parties. So the infrastructure facilities we carry out, roads, bridges, sewerage, other utilities, drainage master plan, earthworks plan, EIA, TIA, all will be shared on the basis of land area owned by PDC and Darby respectively. In that respect, will be 18.8% by Darby and 81.2% by PDC. So here I think we have a very good formula where we can work together. Of course, each party is responsible for the EIA application. PDC is responsible for the appointment of EIA consultant, and the cost will be shared according to the plot, the size ratio, as I mentioned earlier. Now, I am very confident that this effort, both for PDC and Darby, will be a profitable exercise. Not only because of the existing energetic growth in Batu Kawan area, which I think Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir and his team personally saw with their own eyes today. I think after seeing the development there, you're all very, very confident. And we are actually, I would say you're blessed with good fortune because your site is so strategically located, just next to the existing Batu Kawan area. But I think it's not only the location itself, it is the investment climate in Penang is also positive. Now, let me run you some figures. Penang, according to MIDA, recorded a 109% increase in investments last year over 2013, from 3.9 billion to 8.2 billion in 2014. In fact, if you look over the 7-year period, we attracted 48.2 billion ringgit from 2008 to 2014, 48.2 billion ringgit, a 94% increase over a similar period from 2001 to 2007 of only 24.9 billion ringgit. And it is not only the quantity but also the quality of investments. Penang's focus on industry as an engine of growth has met with success in attracting brand names, marquee brand names, such as SanDisk. We know SanDisk, a global leader in flash storage and memory. Penang Seagate Industries, data storage and production of hard drives. Both Systems, leading manufacturer of high-tech audio system. Haemonetics, leader in blood management system. And of course, Jabil and HP. These are all 1 billion ringgit investments. We won't list any investments less than 1 billion. All those names that we listed, all more than 1 billion. And HP, reinvestment in Penang, expansion. And you know, they are a $110 billion US company, HP. They are going for this split into HP and Hewlett Packard to 2 divisions. So a $110 billion US company coming in, and I'm sure this is only the beginning. So there's a lot of potential when you have all these big boys coming in. The supporting industries also play a very important part. This is where the SME industries will want to find land because they want to be close to their customers. And they need a lot of supporting industries so that they can get their inputs and of course the other factors of production. Now both PDC and the state government has focused on growing the SME because it's a very important backbone of our economy. We have set up the free advisory smart center where we give market and technological advice to companies to do market matching. That is what we have done, providing free to SME companies. We have also set up an SME center where we provide space for new SME companies at subsidized rental in Bypass. I think we are the first to do that in Malaysia. And finally, of course, our SME Village Park in Batu Kawan. Now, not only do we have land for SMEs to purchase land for their factories, but with the coming in of Sime Darby, high-tech industrial park, there will be more opportunities for SMEs. And that's why we support and we find that the Sime Darby's plan for developing the land for SME is critical. Crucial not just to Penang, but also to Malaysia. And I think the challenge should be for Sime Darby to attract the best SMEs in the world. And the best SMEs in the world, I think you know which country it is, Germany. You go to Germany, and I'll suggest that you go to Germany, have a look at their SMEs. Incredible. If you can get the SMEs from Germany to come, I think this will be a very profitable success. They are not talking about the price you mentioned just now. Looking at the euro and the ringgit, I think you will not be mentioning about the price you mentioned just now. So this is just a hint to you of what you can achieve more when you get those top SMEs from in the world, that is from Germany, and of course some from Japan, Korea, Taiwan, US. But I think the top companies in Europe is still Germany. Sime Darby is very modest. They have put a very conservative estimate. The GDP of their high-tech part is 1.8 billion. Even though I'm not an expert on property like Dato' Jahari, but I would say that this is too conservative. You have just been very, very safe. But I'm sure the GDP is much higher than this. So I would think that this is a very wise decision, and this is all because Darby took the initiative through Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir to discuss with us. And it's because of that Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir's initiative, I think Darby should be very happy that you are making money, big money out of this. So once again, I want to thank both PDC and Darby for concluding the discussions. I think it took a bit of time, but as I said, let us finalize the details, and I'm sure that once everything is signed, we have MPSP here, we will ask MPSP and YB Chow to assist to fast track these two developments, both PDC as well as Darby, because both of you are working in concert. So even though it is PDC and Darby, actually we consider this as a state government critical project, and I'm sure YB Chow and as well as MPSP will do what it takes to assist and to facilitate. So di sini tentu kita percaya bahawa semua badan dan agensi kerajaan akan menggunakan cara semua proses dan prosedur yang diperlukan untuk menyegerakan projek ini, yang kita lihat adalah pemangkin ekonomi bagi Pulau Pinang. Bukan sahaja dari aspek sektor pembuatan, tapi kita percaya juga dari sektor dalam aspek teknologi, kerana sekiranya dapat menarik SME yang unggul dari luar negara, saya rasa ini akan menjadi satu benchmark untuk seluruh negara.